Welcome to the second episode of Team F, everyone. Today I'm with the legendary surfboard shaper and founder of Chilli Surfboards, James Cheal.
Hello.
The first question, James, where did you grow up?
I grew up in central Queensland, which was a coal mining town called Blackwater. And believe it or not, I did not surf because you couldn't surf out there.
Yeah.
We used to go to the beach every Christmas for 1 month.
Awesome.
And when I was around, I think 14, we moved to the Gold Coast.
Oh, nice. What part of the Gold Coast did you move to?
We moved to Currumbin, which was actually Currumbin Valley at first.
Yeah.
Then we moved to the beach. And I started surfing Currumbin, Greenmount, all those fun little
spots,
easy, all those easy waves.
So when you moved there, did you have any siblings or?
No, I do have a brother and 2 sisters, but
Yeah.
they stayed back. I'm the youngest,
Yes.
so they stayed. They all had jobs, and I went with my mum and dad.
So they're a lot older or?
Yep.
Cool. Do they surf?
No one in my family surfs.
The one and
Zero.
only.
I'm the only one. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, the lucky one.
James, what got you into shaping?
Well, I always loved working with my hands, and I fell in love with surfing when we moved to Currumbin, and I really wasn't in love with school, and I thought it was a perfect mix, me working with my hands and doing something I love, so it was just a natural progression that I started shaping.
Yeah. So what was the age where you really got into it and started shaping boards and starting to sell them?
Around 22 years old, around 20. Not actually selling them, but I was from the age of 18. I was working at a surfboard factory in Currumbin,
Yes.
and started from ding repairs, polishing boards, because back then they were all polished.
Yes.
There was no fin system, so they were all
Glass
glass on fins, and all the boards I worked with were channel bottoms, so it was just really hard, sanding and polishing.
All practical, no computers.
No
or any of
computers,
that
all
stuff.
hand shaped. Like FCS, the amazing pull out fins that we have these days weren't even designed, weren't even thought of.
Yeah.
So it was all just old school.
Glass thin.
Yep.
Bugger if you snapped it out.
Yep.
Yeah. So where did the name Chilli Surfboards come from?
Well, my last name's Cheal.
Yeah.
And then at school, I obviously got this nickname Chilli.
Yeah.
So, and then it stuck, and then everyone used to call me Chilli. So, from there, when I first started my board brand, I was trying to work out what to call my name. What am I going to call my surfboards?
What better than to call it what you've been called through your childhood?
Yeah. And then I thought, well, let's try Chilli. And then from my first logo, and the first time I named the boards that, everyone thought it was a good name. It was a catchy name.
Yeah.
So it stuck.
Easy, quick,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Simple.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
What year was Chilli established?
The brand was established in 1996, and I was building 1 board a week. So yeah, and then it slowly grew. I was doing everything.
By hand?
I was yes. Everything meaning, my book work and all the stuff that goes with building a board, like invoicing and a one-man business. And then it slowly grew. Obviously big enough where it was too big for just one person. So then I employed one person to another, and then I think at one stage we had over 12 employees
In the one factory?
in the one business on the northern beaches of Sydney. Yes.
So when you first started, where were you shaping the boards?
Very first started shaping with a really good friend of mine, Brett Warner, at Aloha in Brookvale.
First episode of TMF, I interviewed Barton Lynch, and he used to ride Aloha boards back in the day.
Yep,
as well.
he sure did. Yeah, well, I actually learnt with Brett Warner and Greg Clough, who used to shape for Barton, and Damien Hardman. He was like our mentor. He was actually mine and Brett's mentor. Was Greg Clough.
The 2 world title winners of
Yep.
that era.
Yep.
That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome. Who are the team riders now?
Team riders now are Jay Davies,
Yeah.
Mitch Colborne.
Yes.
Yeah, Jay Davies from WA. Mitch Colborne. Sunshine Coast, but Mitch lives in America at the moment.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And Kobe Clements,
Yeah.
which
from
is
Longreef.
which is our new kid coming through, and
Charger.
it's amazing. Yes, Chargers. Then we've got Lee Wilson in Bali. Riders in Europe are Tiago and Teresa.
What is your goal when you select team riders, or is it to bring awareness, or?
Well, the goal for me, because they're riding a surfboard brand, is
Yeah.
the number one is feedback. So you can progress and design and change the way your boards go to make them, obviously better and keep up with technology. Awareness, for sure. Like logos on boards, them being with a really good clothing sponsor,
Yeah.
them going on their trips with their clothing sponsor or their
For instance, if they get a shot in a mag
Mhm.
and they're doing an air and the Chilli logo.
Yep.
And who were your past team riders that did successful? I'm aware that you had Marco Filippo or Andy.
we've had like Marco, like there's been heaps of guys order boards and
Yeah.
and try the boards, but one of the big ones was Andy Hines.
Yes.
Billabong actually used to sponsor him for Billabong surfboards as well, and I was connected to that. So we were able to make people like Andy surfboards.
Yeah.
Billabong would pay for them, pay
Yeah.
the shaper to build boards for him. And I was making him boards at the same time he won
The world
one
title.
of his world titles. Yeah.
That's
So
amazing.
that was really cool. It was a really good feeling and a nice just a nice reward to the work you do.
Yeah. Chilli Surfboards has many different models. Want to go and check out the models?
Yep, let's do it. We'll start at the smallest board that's at the Chilli shop, which are these Kobe boards. They're basically 4'9". This one's 4'7", and they're a high performance mini surfboard for someone who can surf or has really good surfing ability. So these are all Kobe's that we have here. Are these what you ride, Tyson?
Well, at the moment, I ride a Grom Plus, which is really good in 0 to 2 foot waves. And then when it gets to 3 foot plus, I ride my Spawn, and that's the next board I'm looking at getting
Okay.
because I'm growing out of the other boards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the new Grom 2. The black line is just a signature we've
Chilli
had
thing.
forever, and we have our own weave that we built a certain weave pattern with an Australian company called Colland.
Yep.
So they make our glass. It's all made in Sydney. So all this glass is woven in Sydney, and we had our special weave, and we put the black line in. So it's only Chilli's can get this.
Uh-huh. And then we get over to the churros. So is Chilli worldwide now? Is there shops in different countries?
We have shops in Bali.
Yep.
Also, we have a distributor in Portugal,
Yes.
and we build boards out of Portugal for the whole of Europe. And then in America, we build boards in California,
Yeah.
and we have a showroom in California. So in America, we have Ballaram,
Yeah.
who is a really good mix, really good guy for us. He actually lives in New York,
Yep.
to Hawaii, and like gets a lot of respect because he charges.
Final thing I want to ask you is, what are your future plans from Chilli?
Future plans for Chilli is to concentrate on the things we do really well, not getting ahead of ourselves,
Yeah.
putting our energy into doing the nice shops we do.
Yeah.
I feel the 3 shops that we've built are really, they're a fun place to be. It's nice for me to actually not be in a surfboard factory, and then it's nice to have a place to go to where I can see the finished product.
Yeah. So once again, thanks for being on the second episode
Thank
of
you.
TMF, and stay tuned, everyone. I've got many cool, more fun interviews coming soon.